He didn't just run, he seemed to fly. Today, we dive into the story of a player nicknamed the Son of the Wind, a man who proved that even the fastest could play football with breathtaking skill. Yet, ironically, he would also become the architect of his own downfall, seeing his career cut short at moments when the world expected him to soar. Born in a bygone but legendary era of Argentine football, he shared the pitch and an unbreakable bond with none other than Diego Maradona, a friendship forged both on and off the field. Tragically, a life full of glory and miraculous goals was intertwined with heartbreak and avoidable tragedy. While dazzling crowds with electrifying plays, his personal world was crumbling, including a mother who, in the depths of despair, leapt from a fifth floor. How does anyone recover from such a blow? This story is one of brilliance, sorrow, and resilience, the extraordinary life of the man who would come to be remembered as a legend. Welcome, as always. I'm your host, Ed Majabach. Let's embark on this journey. In the sun-scorched landscapes of Buenos Aires, Argentina, where the wind seems to whisper tales of heroes to those who dare to dream, Claudio Paul Caniggia was born on February 9, 1967. Unlike other children, he was unstoppable, boundless, and restless. Running wasn't just a hobby, it was part of his essence. To channel this energy, his mother enrolled him in an athletics academy. It quickly became clear. He was built for speed, his lungs seemingly golden, matching the color of his hair. Even as a boy, Claudio didn't just love football. He loved the thrill of wind against his face, the pure rush of running. By 11, he had already witnessed Argentina's triumph in the 1978 World Cup, a moment that would ignite an enduring love for the game. From that point on, running and football merged for him, both becoming a pursuit of glory, first for his country, then for one of Argentina's most storied clubs, River Plate. River Plate discovered him at 15. After progressing through the youth divisions, by 18, Caniggia erupted onto the senior team like a thunderbolt. He debuted under the bright lights of the Monumental in 1985, and the nation quickly realized this wasn't just another young player. He seemed to move faster than the game itself. In 1986, while Maradona dominated the world stage at the iconic World Cup, Caniggia made his mark with Argentina's under-19 team, claiming the South American Games title. It was only a matter of time before their paths would converge. During his early years at River Plate, he played a pivotal role in winning the league title in 1986 and Interamericana Cup in 1987, scoring 8 goals in that short period. Young, electrifying, and almost untouchable on the ball, he demonstrated an uncanny ability to steal possession and finish with precision, so effortlessly that many barely noticed his brilliance unfolding. Maradona would soon bless him personally, as the two met at the 1987 Copa America. Caniggia's talent did not go unnoticed by Europe. Juventus tried to secure him, and for a brief moment, it seemed like the transfer was sealed. Even photos of him in the Juventus jersey appeared in magazines. But fate intervened. At the last moment, Hellas Verona swooped in, offering €2 million, a massive sum for a teenage star at the time. Caniggia chose Verona, drawn partly by financial incentive but also by the chance to stay close to Maradona, who was nearing the twilight of his Napoli career. In Verona, he thrilled fans with 7 stunning goals, but the team itself was mediocre, finishing 11th in the league. Caniggia realized the decision to reject Juventus was his first major misstep. The following year, Atlanta purchased him for €3 million, offering a platform where his rising star could truly shine. Meanwhile, Maradona's prime began to fade, but Caniggia seemed unstoppable. He sprinted across the pitch like a man with wings, each run a scoring opportunity. Unlike mere athletes, he possessed a magician's touch with the ball. Maradona himself requested the coach Velardo include Caniggia in the 1990 World Cup squad. Initially, Velardo resisted, citing concerns about Caniggia's off-field lifestyle, but Maradona's insistence prevailed. If he doesn't go, neither do I. And so the Son of the Wind took flight. In the round of 16 against Brazil, with the score deadlocked at 0-0, Caniggia unleashed a masterpiece in the 86th minute, leaving goalkeeper Taffarel behind to score the game-winning goal. Against Italy in the semifinals, he struck again, equalizing with a thunderous header, eventually sending the match to penalties and securing victory for Argentina. Though Maradona remained the nation's hero, Caniggia emerged as the defining figure of that tournament. Tragically, accumulated yellow cards barred him from the final against Germany, a bitter pill as the team fell 1-0 to a controversial penalty. It was a lesson in how even the brightest talents can be sidelined by circumstance. The following year, he found redemption with Argentina, lifting the Copa America alongside a rising Gabriel Batistuta. Individually, Caniggia had cemented his place among Argentina's elite, alongside Maradona and Batistuta. Europe beckoned once more. Roma sought to make him their star, joining forces with a young Francesco Totti. Yet discipline remained elusive. In 1993, his career faced a shocking interruption. A doping violation for cocaine use resulted in a one-year ban. Roma terminated his contract, and his once boundless career seemed grounded. Returning to Argentina, he relied on the guidance of Maradona and coach Vasile, who urged him to stay in shape privately during his suspension. The hope was to rejoin the 1994 World Cup, but temptation proved relentless. Both he and Maradona faced new challenges with drugs, and Caniggia's team was eliminated in the round of 16 against Romania, signaling the start of a downward spiral. In Portugal, he briefly revitalized his career with Benfica, scoring 16 goals in a season and drawing attention for a contract renewal. But Maradona's pull brought him back to Argentina to join Boca Juniors. Together, they delivered magical nights of goals and brilliance, yet off-field excesses began to overshadow their contributions. Then came the unthinkable. His mother, suffering severe depression, jumped from a fifth floor. This personal tragedy shattered him, leaving an indelible scar. He took a year away from the game to mourn, realizing that football remained his lifeline, the only force that made him feel alive. But the son of the wind no longer soared as he once had. Discipline abandoned him. Conflicts with coaches and authorities, disciplinary issues, and off-field distractions became the new norm. Though he returned for the 1998 World Cup, disputes over something as simple as his hair kept him from participating. By the 2002 World Cup in Korea and Japan, his role had shifted to mentor, imparting wisdom to younger players, though even there, controversies persisted, including being sent off while on the bench. Finally, in 2004, he retired in Qatar with Era Monarchs, partially rehabilitated but forever haunted by what could have been. His golden years were behind him, leaving a trail of regret and lessons on focus, discipline, and the destructive power of personal demons. Claudio Caniggia's story is one of breathtaking talent, soaring potential, tragic missteps, and a reminder that even the fastest, most gifted stars can be grounded by choices and circumstances. His peak, though fleeting, was a glimpse of pure brilliance. What makes the story so heartbreaking is knowing it could have been so much more. If this story moved you and reminded you how thin the line can be between glory and downfall, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends who love football history and unforgettable legends. Join our community so you don't miss the next episode, where we uncover more hidden stories of players who had it all and lost it in the blink of an eye.